Hello everyone, I'm Ankita Mishra and today we are here at Regional College of Management Bhubaneswar, which holds the legacy of being the first management college of Odisha, and they have already trained more than 15,000 students to become industry ready. Now we are here to meet the director of the college, Dr. Pritam, and let's see what he envisions for the aspiring students of RCM. So what are those factors that you think makes your institution different from all other management institutions?
So RCM has a legacy of more than 40 years, 4 decades now. Now the differentiator factors are many. We have got trained and 15,000 plus alumni and a very powerful network where the alumnus of RCM are corporate leaders right across the world. Now, if you say what differentiates us from the rest of the management colleges, are that in the core skeleton and existence of RCM is innovation. So we have always ensured that we design a course curriculum and a pedagogy of education based on the industry requirements. So the industry keeps on changing. So today it's industry 2.0, now industry 4.0 is coming into play within 2030. So the kind of knowledge which is required, the kind of skills which are required by the students of RCM is much more different than what used to be required last year. So change is something that differentiates us from the rest of the colleges or institutions which are around the country.
So what do you envision for the next 10 years about RCM? And what are the plans that you have strategized to reach that goal in the given timeline?
Well, 10 years is a very long vision to look at. Well, we plan step by step, stage by stage, year by year. But if you look at the overall factor that we are looking at, or if you want to say the strategy that we have in place, we are trying to have a multi-location campus across 4 different regions of this country. And we are looking towards building a new pedagogy of education where a student who studies in the Bhubaneswar campus would also have an exposure to our western campus, to our south campus, and also to our north campus based on the preference they have. Now, that being a very long-term goal, the strategies that are being put in place is basically to build a much more powerful research-oriented environment where we have the best of minds to come up and engage our stakeholders, which are our students, into industry-driven researches or industry-driven internships, find out and redevelop new skills to come and embed within the students. So right now, our core focus or our strategy is to ensure that our students are provided. Let's say, as on today, we are looking at putting up data science, blockchain, digital finance, cyber security, and lot of other skills which are to be embedded, into the batches which are coming on to the college right now. So the strategies are not built for 5 years or 10 years. Yes, there is a goal and a vision which has been built. Every year we change, and every month we have new progressions which are happening to ensure that we are at par to the future requirement of the industry. So that is the core strategy. As long as you look towards where the industry is leading to and you plan yourself, you train the students to that extent where after 6 months what is required is trained today. That is the best strategy that you can adopt for the students of the future.
Sir, how does the curriculum of RCM maps itself to the requirement of the best practices of the industry?
Well, mapping to the requirement of the best practices of the industry is not much of a problem for RCM. Our curriculum is designed on a reverse engineering. So we find out the best practices of the industry and we embed that into the curriculum. So the pedagogy of teaching built in RCM is in PGM or in MBA or in MCA courses is to find out what is the requirement and the best practices the industry has today and what is the industry planning 2 years ahead or 4 years ahead. Based on those practices that they are planning 4 years ahead, is we design the curriculum for today, because we are not building, a student who comes here to educate himself or herself is not here because he wants to do or he wants to contribute to the system, to the industry tomorrow. He's supposed to do it after 2 years. So our practices and pedagogy of teaching is built in such a manner that we develop and design the curriculum, progressively, in which what is required in 4 years, okay, the resources are built or the skills are built in the students from today onwards.
Sir, at last, I would like to ask if you would like to give any advice to the aspiring students who want to pursue management as a future career, sir.
Well, advices are many, but as far as the future of the students are concerned, they need to understand it's going to be a very, very competitive field of work. The opportunities are many, but the number of people and the people with the kind of skills they're coming up with is going to be immense of a competition. So the best advice is that you dedicate 2 years of your time to ensure that you enable yourself with the right kind of ammunition. When I say ammunition, I mean you need to put up the right kind of skills with you and put up the right kind of effort to gain that much of knowledge in any field of specialization that you're looking at, and ensure that you are more inclined towards implementing and learning more of technology based management tools. Once your ammunition is right, the winning the war is not a very big thing.
Yeah.